Okay, to be honest, I didn't really think I'd be using this board again for a little while. I kind of retired it because my gigs have been basically direct, a lot of them. I wanted to go back to a simpler board. I've got a gig coming up with my buddy Jake, 2-guitar gig, big variety of tunes from like funk to full-on kind of Foo Fighters rocky stuff. So I thought this would be an opportunity to try some different things.
This channel is supported by TrueFire. TrueFire is an online library of lessons from some of my favourite players. There's thousands of lessons on there. You can use the promo code JNC40 to get 40% off of any of their courses.
So at the heart of my board, I've still got the same kind of delays that I would normally have. This is going to front a house, the HX Stomp, so I don't have an open mic on stage. But a couple of additions here. We've got the H90 doing a phaser thing. So what am I playing with it? This kind of thing. So I was doing a little bit of research. Supposedly your modulation should be after your drives, hence that's why my kind of chain goes whoop. And then I've got a flanger. For some really kind of affected stuff. I might use that on some of the rockier things. My main drive still is going to be the angry driver, so my clean. But I'm going to be using it in a couple of modes. So first of all, this switches between the governor and the blues, what's it called? Governor. Yeah, going between like a slightly glassier drive and the main drive. Then I've got, here is kind of where I'm going to be taking my lead boost from. And I can also stack that with
tube screamer here if I want. Or just have the tube screamer without it if I wanted like a drive. There's also the blues breaker here. And what else do I have? This is a compressor that I've got kind of always on. Rehearsal tomorrow, but that's kind of a run through where I'm thinking it's going to be. Yeah, I guess I'll get to know more about how this board is going to work once I've actually tried it in the rehearsal. The amp that I'm using is the matchless Lightning clone from Rift, the Dexter. That's going into a Mesa Boogie open back with an EV speaker. I need really to be going into a real amp on stage with this gig because Jake is also going to a Fender Deluxe Reverb, so it's going to be a situation where if I don't have an amp on stage, probably there's not going to be that much chance of actually hearing anything at all. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking, like a lot of flavors of drive, a couple of modulations, my normal kind of delay, and like straight to front of house stuff going on as well. But using that bus specifically for like a lead channel and then stacking drives ahead of it. It's kind of the approach. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Do you put together like boards like this for specific gigs? To me, it's about like choosing the right gear for the gig, and I'm going to do a video on that at some other stage, I think. Cheers for stopping by.